Rick Guttridge, Smoking Gun PR. Smoking Gun is a PR and social media agency based in Manchester with clients across the UK and Europe with a very forward-thinking and modern approach. We plan and deliver creative and effective PR campaigns across traditional and new media channels that really impact on businesses' bottom lines or impact positively on their reputation. If it's tea, I like it strong and milky. If it's coffee, I'll have a latte please. And it always goes best with a nice green Ulster's gingerbread on the side. We're just entering our 4th year and there's been so many highlights already. It's hard to pick just one. I think winning our first award, which was a national award for a social media campaign for Panda Licorice, was a really proud moment. But we've recently won 2 national Best Small Team Awards, which have been fantastic accolades for the hard work of the whole team. But you know, every day brings a new high. The latest client win is always exciting, and 2013 has been a fantastic start to the year with 3 major new clients signing up. So pretty much every month I've got a new high to tell you about, and who knows what today's going to bring. Being based in Spinningfields in Manchester, Living Ventures is a great business. It's really it's totally changed the way that people spend their leisure time around there with the Oast House and Australasia, Alchemist. I think both on a work and social level, we thank those guys for developing some fantastic concepts and probably taking far too much of our salaries out of our pocket every month. But you know, a really good company that we would recommend. We'd also recommend WRG. They are a client of ours. They are based in Manchester and delivering top-class, world-class live events for companies and businesses across the world, and absolutely breathtaking quality of work. And the third business we'd recommend is the Manchester International Festival. It's slightly left field, but I think it's done an amazing job of really putting Manchester arts and culture onto a world-class stage. And they came with a clear concept and have just absolutely delivered that. Festival after festival, the headlining acts and productions are there for everyone to see, and I think they've done a superb job on helping further boost Manchester's leisure and sort of entertainment and lifestyle credentials as a city, as I say, across the world. So Howard Bernstein is obviously still a very influential figure, you know, on the political landscape, and he's not everyone's cup of tea, but I think the decisions that he's making out there impact on us all on a business level, on a leisure and lifestyle level. So clearly he's got a lot to answer for, and good and bad for what's happening in the city at the moment. I think Philip Cohen as well is somebody who's got a lot of influence around the city, and he's been there and done it lots of times through a whole host of different music and technology companies over the years. If you pretty much meet anybody, he'll be connected. He's the Kevin Bacon of the Manchester business scene. He's connected to everybody within you know, six moves. So I think he's a great person to know, and you know, a person I admire as well. And slightly controversially, Sir Alex Ferguson, love him or loathe him, and I'm a Burnley fan, so what do I know about football? But I think you can look at the success of Manchester United over the last 25 years or so under Sir Alex, and what that's meant to Manchester as a city, putting you know, the amount of income that it brings in with all the visiting teams in the Champions League and the success and putting people on the sporting map. The last year or two has been fantastic with Manchester City as well, coming on and competing. And I think you know, the benefits there for everyone to see, where the world's eyes are focused onto Manchester through sport. But I think, you know, obviously Sir Alex keeping Manchester United at that level for such a long period of time has got to get everyone's respect. Successful businesses come around because of good relationships, and good relationships are easy when you're working with nice people. I've been very lucky to work with a whole host of really nice clients and partners and suppliers over the years. But there's some people that have really stood out for me. One of those is Sarah Cheel, who heads up Northern Soho, amongst several other things. She's also set up the Nice Manifesto on LinkedIn, so check out that group. Really believes in doing business in a nice way. She's got a great ethos, and I think you know, she absolutely epitomises that to be successful you don't have to be cutthroat. So big thumbs up to Sarah. Obviously I work in the PR world. The PR world is notoriously bitchy. I'm the least PR person you're going to meet, but somebody else I have a lot of respect for, who's always been great to me and a great supplier of support and information as well, is Charles Tatsaw at City Press. Very hard pressed to find anybody who has a bad word to say about the guy. He's been MD of that business for probably 15 years or so now, and grown up into very successful business. But again, he's always got time for people to offer support and words of advice where needed. So again, one of the nicest people in the Manchester marketing scene. My third person that I've really enjoyed working with over the last couple of years is Laura Wolf at Journey 9, set up just at the same time as us, similar backstories into why we got into businesses and things. We've collaborated on some projects together and hopefully more in the future. But again, Laura's always there for you to offer encouragement, advice, and is a good laugh as well. Okay, there's lots of qualities that you need to have a successful career, but having a drive, a real drive about you, a burning desire to do well, you need to keep that at all times. It's the thing that gets you up on a wet Wednesday morning in Manchester when you've got a headache and you aren't feeling well and you've got a busy day ahead of you. It's that drive to succeed, a drive to be the best that you can be, a drive to do well for your teammates, for your bosses, for your clients. And as soon as you lose that drive, then it's a slippery slope downhill. And having that drive comes from passion, and passion is another quality that you just can't overestimate how important that is. Finding a job that you care about, a sector that you're passionate about, will shine through in your work. The best work comes through from people that are happy, passionate about what they're doing. And as soon as you lose that passion, again, it's very evident. And honesty is the third quality I just think you can't get enough of. Being honest to yourself about whether you're doing the very best that you can. Everyone has good days and bad days, and good weeks and bad weeks, but are you progressing yourself? Are you working as hard as you can? Are you giving your all to your company? The more you put in, the more you'll get out. So being honest to clients with what's going on will pay dividends in the long term as well. There's no point fudging over things. It's whole relationships, your whole career can be built on sort of that honesty and the trust that builds up with the people around you. So keep your drive, maintain your passion, and be honest. I think there's so many great bars and restaurants in the Manchester scene. It's always sort of hard to pick just one. But for me, I think at the moment, if I look where I'm spending all my money, it's probably Carluccio's. It's next to our office in Spinningfields, and whether it's morning, noon, night, weekends, work, social with the family, it always delivers for us. So we have breakfast meetings in there with the team and clients. We often take clients in there for lunch. We sometimes go in there as a team in the evening. And as I say, right through to going in at the weekend with my families, we always get good service. You know what you're getting with the food, and we just enjoy going in there, so I can't fault it. Manchester has a really thriving business networking community, so picking out the ones that are going to work for your business can be quite tricky. There's a whole host of things, so you need to think about what do you really want from the networking, and what sort of business sectors are you working in. So from things like the Downtown Manchester in Business, sort of events which are quite corporate, pro-Manchester, sort of in that area as well, through to the other end of the sort of Northern Digitals and Northern Sohos, the more creative marketing sort of led. You really need to think, what kind of people do you want to connect with? How much time have you got to kind of give, and pick out the right networking events that suit what your business objectives are really. There's a lot out there, so it's picking and choosing the right ones for you.